Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am joined by
The Zero Cool.
and Lois. We are
Oh,
also joined by
touchy.
the Soulless Trenchcoat, but
I'm a
he's now
person.
changed. Yes, he's a person, and he has the Big Trouble in Little China avatar. It's all in the reflexes. The
Gotta
biggest quote of them
gotta
all.
rep the movie.
Yes, Trenchy always repping that movie. If we were doing, let's say, oh gosh, what was that movie? I can't. The Legend of Billie Jean. You even did a quote from that movie as well, too, right? You rep
Yeah,
that movie.
I try to fit the themes. If there's a theme.
Oh fuck yeah! We should. There's always going to be a fucking theme, and we're going to keep this theme alive. That's what we're going to do. All three of us are going to keep this commentary and this theme alive. So you know what? Who's ready to start the fucking movie? Let's fucking go.
Let's roll with it.
Okay. You want me to? I guess I'll do the countdown for the movie. I have it paused, so
And I had the volume down low.
yeah, I
Okay.
should probably turn down the. Yeah, hold on. I probably need to turn down the volume. We can't pump up the volume, but we can turn it down. Oh, what the hell? Doing that ER crap? Come on. How dare you? Okay. Okay, we're going to go and start the movie. You ready? You got it, Trenchy?
Let me double check some stuff.
Okay.
I got my main one and I got a backup.
Okay.
And because my TV can be a bit glitchy. So
Right.
wait. Okay, I got it.
You got it paused?
Yeah, I got paused. Let me check. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, my bad. I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna start the countdown. 3, 2, pressing play. And there's the good old 20th Century Fox logo. And there's a bit of a narration as well there too.
All right, here we go. I'm at the 9-second mark.
Okay, I paused it for a little. What about you, Trenchy?
Oh, wait, pause? I'm at 31 seconds. Or 21
Oh, wow.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm actually at 24. So yeah, and we're at the part where we see Egg Shin talking, and he's talking with Jerry Hardin, who is another familiar actor. He would go on to be Deep Throat in X Files.
So when do we unpause?
Oh, you have okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, I paused it. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I thought you were like, oh, I paused. My bad. I think I fucked it up.
Okay.
it's okay.
All right,
I'm just gonna
please.
press play.
I'm at the 51
Okay.
second mark.
Okay. All right, no worries.
A little bumpy start, but
Yeah.
we're making it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a competition between actor Victor Wong and Jerry Hardin. It's oddly enough that Jerry was also in a
there.
previous Fox movie. He was in what was that? Warning Sign. Don't know if anyone remembers that movie.
Yeah,
I've never seen that one.
He's still alive, I think, as a matter of fact.
Wow, damn.
Is
Yes, he
James
is.
Wong still alive?
Victor
I don't
Wong.
think
Victor Wong. No, he passed away.
Oh,
I think
I
James
remember.
Hahn is still alive, I think. But Victor
James
Wong
Hahn.
died sometime.
What?
Yeah.
I called him James Wong. Jesus. Sorry,
Don't worry.
Asia.
Yeah.
Yep, he's 96 years old, James Hahn.
Jesus. He's literally
Yep.
turning into Lo Pan.
Yeah, he's defying aging, no doubt on that. Hey, what's up, Daniel Barry?
He's transcended generations. Like I was looking at the movies and I'm like, I've seen and I'm like, oh shit, a bunch of them have this like guy in it that I didn't realize,
Mhm.
like the James Hong guy.
And Victor Wong was in Tremors, and he was a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, was he like the shopkeeper in
Yeah, he was.
Tremors?
Yeah.
What was his?
Victor Chain, I think was his name.
Yeah,
Or no, Walter Chain, I think.
Walter Chain.
Walter Chain.
That's
We saw
cool.
the little lightning, and now we're about to hear the cool opening theme, the Pork Chop Express. And we're about to also witness some greatness with Jack. Not only is he conversing, he's eating a very tasty sandwich from the looks of it too, as well.
Okay, what would you rank this among your favorite Kurt Russell movies?
Interesting. I guess it'll either be a top 5, top 10, I suppose.
This could be my favorite. I would say this is my favorite Kurt Russell movie, but my favorite Carpenter movie is The Thing.
What about Escape from New York or what the original?
I love Escape from New York, but I would say I enjoyed this more. I mean, but I don't know. Like, I love The Thing as well, and like I'm back and forth between which is my favorite, The Thing or this movie.
That's understandable. They're both Kurt Russell movies, so yeah.
I mean, with Kurt Russell, it's hard. I haven't seen all of his movies, but a lot of his movies I've seen, I enjoy. Like, I think it'd be top 10 because like you guys said, like Escape from New York. I think I would put this above The Thing. I like The Thing, but not as much as other people. But I love Overboard. I love Captain Ron. I'm a big Captain Ron guy. I grew up with that one. And like Breakdown, I found Breakdown, and that movie's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty underrated movie for sure. Breakdown.
Yeah, Backdraft is another great.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. What were you saying?
Oh, Backdraft.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. Yeah, that's like the firefighter movie, right?
Yep.
Tango and Cash.
Oh yeah, Tango and Cash. Cash and Tango. You had 3 editors on this movie. Very interesting.
Which time mark are you guys at again?
I'm about to be 5 minutes in.
Yeah, I'm at 5
Yeah.
minutes and 7 seconds.
What?
Let me.
5 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm at 4 minutes 54, but I'm like right behind you guys.
Okay.
That was my bad. I'll just stay behind you guys a little bit. It'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Didn't know if you.
And just in case too, because like I said, I'm watching it on Prime, but there's still like I see like 3 or 4 ad breaks coming up at some point. So I may just throw in my filler comments or whatever when that happens.
Or you can tell me ad and we just tell me ad and we'll pause or something.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can catch up to the timestamp. This is perfect.
It's a shame
And where
because
did
we never. I don't know why we never got a. I'm sorry. Never know why we didn't get a sequel to this.
You didn't do well, sadly.
Sorry for yawning. I've been up since like 3:30.
Oh, you're good.
Must have had a hell of a route to be on, huh? Or was you working the warehouse?
Yeah, I worked in the warehouse this morning, but what's this actor's name again? Dennis
Dunn.
Dennis Dunn. I think he was actually interviewed on the Scream Factory Blu-ray, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's on the Scream Factory Blu-ray, and also I think they say, oh yeah, James Hahn, Peter Kwan, Donald Lee. Those are I think those are the new actors that are interviewed. Sadly, nothing with Kurt Russell, but I'm sure there's some vintage stuff on here that's on the Blu-ray.
Well, I know him and he reunited with John Carpenter when John Carpenter got a star.
That's cool. And oddly
But
enough, the Dennis Dunn role, apparently Carpenter wanted Jackie Chan for that. I don't know if you knew that.
I've heard that before. Can you just imagine how that would have been?
Would have been interesting for sure. But for whatever reason, I think, let me see if he's credited.
I think
Doesn't
there was like
say
a
he's on
language
there.
barrier thing going on.
Yeah. Apparently, Lawrence Gordon, I guess he worked at the studio at Fox. He was actually opposed to that idea, but Carpenter was insistent that he can get Chan. And while he did offer Chan the role, Chan ended up turning it down. So he got Carpenter got Dennis Dunn because he saw him in, I think it was that one movie he was in with Jean Claude Van Damme. I think.
You got me thinking. I'm sorry. You can ready to say something, Trenchy?
I didn't say anything. I was just listening.
I was just imagining how, like, if they would have casted Jackie Chan, how much that would have elevated Jackie Chan. You think it would have elevated him even more?
Maybe. Maybe, I guess.
I mean, it depends because I know this movie, like you said, Scotty, didn't really do well when it came. This is more like a cult classic, I guess, because of course I wasn't around when this came out, but like I did hear it didn't do well in the theater. I don't know if that's true, but I think that's
It's
what
true.
happened.
Yeah, I was saying the budget was like somewhere around 25 million and only made like 11 million, even though the test screens were very positive and they thought they had a surefire hit on their hands. But it was mainly because of 20th Century Fox, or as Rambo Ralph for Life would call them, 20th Century Fuckface. They messed up on advertising this movie because they didn't know how to market it for whatever reason.
Huh.
Because I know this movie's like a happy accident. Oh wait, my bad. John,
I know. I was saying it's a shame because it's a great movie.
it is.
Oh yeah, and that what's her face? Was it Susie Pop? I forget. The one that's playing Mao Lin. I never realized how beautiful she was in this movie, but damn, very beautiful.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to wonder why. That's why James Hong is still alive with us, because every girl who's been with us had green eyes.
Yeah, I don't think. I think the actress in real life has brown eyes, but those green eyes are pretty effective. I have to give her that, unless they are really her eyes. So, very distinct green eyes, I have to say for sure. And then, of course, we're introduced to Kim Cattrall.
Just a year later, she would be a mannequin.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. I mean, was she in anything else around this time?
I don't know.
Star Trek, right? Or not? That was later.
Yeah, that was 91, so that was like 5 years later.
But I know, like, yeah, shortly after she would be in Mannequin.
Yeah, like you said, a year later, and that was a huge box office success.
I thought they had a good chemistry here.
Yeah, it was decent. Oh yeah, she was in. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I just thought about it. She was in Police Academy, and she was also in Porky's.
And she had a role in Split Second.
Yeah, that was like right after Star Trek 6, I think.
My bad, mine turned off randomly. What's the timestamp? And I'll just get the closest to it I can. You guys don't have to pause. I'll figure it out.
I'm at 11:20 right now.
Yeah, about
Okay.
11:24. We're at the airport scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're introduced to Kim Cattrall. I think Jack was trying to get to know her a little bit, and apparently she's waiting for this. For one of her. I think she was supposed to be a interviewer or subject. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. It's hard to believe, and I've seen this movie before, but it's been a while since I've actually watched it. So
Yeah.
It's a shame that, like I said, it didn't do well enough to Bond sequels, or even just another like one more sequel.
Yeah, because I don't want to spoil I won't spoil the ending, but the ending kind of left it open like there was going to be a sequel, and then we see
Mhm.
that Jack is kind of in over his head when he's facing this individual here, and he gets
Yeah.
cut from behind. Instead, Mao Yin gets kidnapped because she has
And,
green eyes.
and you'll kind of see throughout the movie here. I mean, really, the main hero of the story, you can say, is Dennis Dunn's character.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like,
But in the advertisements, they made it look like Jack. They even said Jack Burton was like going to be. Well, he is central, but he's not exactly the true hero. He's just along for the ride.
I think that's what makes his character entertaining. Is that
Yeah,
it's kind of like how you would react in the situation.
yeah,
Like trying to be the hero, and you're just a lot of times, you fall on your face.
Yeah, he's like he kind of channels Ash a bit, but a more incompetent Ash.
yeah.
Like, maybe less dickish than Ash could be at times, but it is like he's like so macho. It's like he's trying to be so macho, but he's like always like falling down and shit.
Yeah, like I said, he's a blowhard pretty much.
What do you,
He's
what
he's
is
he's,
he,
he's an overconfident blowhard. So yeah. So what's going on, John Steele? What's going
what
on,
is
John? Welcome.
what do you mean by that comment, John Steele? If you don't mind me asking.
He might be referring to, I guess, one of the later characters that works for Lopan, I think, because there's a guy with a hat that looks similar to Rain. Maybe that's
Oh
what.
yeah, okay.
It's that all goes in like Chinese folklore and stuff, and it touches upon it. And I don't know. I did see some videos where people are like, "Oh, this should be remade so they can go more into Chinese folklore or something." And it's like, "Oh, Jack Burton being not the hero was an accident. They didn't intend that, so it should be remade." And I'm like, I don't know. What do you guys think of a remake? Because I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't think they could recapture the
Yeah,
magic.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they're going to try to do a remake with The Rock or something like that.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, that was the rumor for a while. I think it would not work. It would not work at all. And
Yeah. If we're going to see anything with this movie, we should have seen a sequel. You don't need a fucking remake. No fucking remake. No fucking remake of Big Trouble.
you know what?
No way. And as much as I like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he should not be Jack Burton. I'm sorry. He can be anything else but that fucking role. That's Kurt Russell.
He can't be anything else because he plays the same character lately.
Right?
But I mean, how much you want to bet though? I mean, somebody out there will probably create, with the use of AI. I mean, a sequel. I don't know.
Oh Jesus! They probably will too.
How you feeling?
Because I wouldn't mind if they did like a movie similar to this, not the same, but like about like there's like Chinese folklore and gods and stuff. That would be cool. I don't mind doing that. I just say don't remake the movie. Do your own movie with it. Make a different movie. Because I get people are like, oh, we should do this subject a bit more. Sure, but why do we got to remake Big Trouble in Little China to do that when we could just make a different movie?
And speaking of which, John even agrees with us. No remake for the film. No good. Yeah, exactly. No fucking remake for this movie. No fucking remake. Fuck the remake.
Yeah,
because things are going to be CGI. They're not going to capture the fucking. They're just not going to capture the magic in the way they could back then. In some ways,
I don't know if they're going to be able to, capture the mystical elements and all that stuff. And I feel like the remake will try to be very predictable. Like you won't be able to really know the difference of like who's the bad guys and who are the good guys. I know that originally Carpenter didn't want to reveal who were the actual good guys and bad guys. He wanted to kind of keep it, and kind of anonymous and stuff like that. But apparently that was one of the things that Lawrence Gordon was kind of forcing and pushing for. And apparently, remember that very beginning with Egg Shan, when he was talking to Jerry Hardin's character. Apparently, that was like from what I read, that was like tacked in something that was added so they can kind of expand on Jack Burton being a hero and all that stuff, and how he definitely aided Egg Shen in his quest to defeat Lo Pan and everything.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You got some chips there, Trenchy?
Oh, my bad. I got some gummy bears.
Oh, gummy bears.
What do you get? You
I know there's a carrot. Oh, what is she? So what does she have to eat, John?
Blueberries and strawberries.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, see, she's got this.
Very healthy.
Yep.
Here come the bad guy.
A great fight.
Oh yeah, they got their weapons on them. We got an epic alley fight for sure.
Ow.
And oh yeah, there's Al Leon, and I know we saw James Lewin there, so yeah.
I love how it's just chaos. It's just pure chaos, and they're just like, what the hell?
Live action gummy bears film.
You good?
That'd be crazy.
Ooh, can he just break his wrist or something?
Oh, happy anniversary, John.
Yeah, happy anniversary, John. And also happy belated birthday, because his birthday was this past Monday, so.
Anything? Looking for the corner?
Yes. I love how he just shoves the dude's head into the door.
I felt like Al Leon really went all out and showcased his martial arts and everything.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, no.
I can't remember if Al Leon is still alive.
I think he is.
You see it. He might.
Over there. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries. Yep, he's still alive.
Oh, you're fine.
He's 73. He's 73 years old. So.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, we have this guy. They all have the similar little hats. All three of them will have that.
So one of them passed away recently. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who did.
Peter Kwong? Yeah, him?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. We have. I wonder if this is where Mortal Kombat got its inspiration for Raiden, the Lightning Man.
There we go.
Peter. Yeah, that must be the one you're thinking of. Peter Kwan. Yeah, he's the one that died last year on May of last year. He died. He was 73.
Oh wow. Rest in peace.
Yep. Rest in peace, Peter. And I'll say this, the lightning that you saw in his eyes, I think that still holds up pretty well. It's still rotoscoped to a high standards because you had a guy in Richard Inland because he used to work for ILM. Then he eventually formed his own, visual effects company, Boss Film Studios, I think they're called. Mm-hmm. So, and those three have some weapons too. Oh yeah, I like the little spinning things on his arms, his hands. Really, it's like he's got some spinning blades on his hands. Like you don't want to mess with the guy. Not only is he dangerous with the lightning, but he's got some spinning blades on his freaking hands. They got some powers. Cool.
I love the scene about it come up. Lopan just standing in the middle of the alleyway.
Yeah, and Jack just like hits him. Oh yeah, he's daring him. But apparently he's actually alive.
Hmm.
And then he's going to unleash the lightning from his eyes and blind him for a little bit. Okay, I just now. Okay, thank you all. Okay, wow.
Hey Sam.
Mrs. Mann. Oh yeah. So that actress that actually played Miss Mann died. Interesting. I didn't know about that. That must have been recently.
I think it was like last year, late last year.
Oh really? Last year?
Who was what?
The actress that played Miss Mann, is that what you're talking about, Zero?
Yeah.
Okay.
One that like kind of surprised me because I did not expect it. It didn't get me emotional or anything because I try not to get attached to the actors and stuff. But one of the kids from How to Eat Fried Worms died, and I'm like, what? He's like 34 or something. I'm like, damn. It's a movie I remember growing up with.
When did that come out? Because I don't remember.
I think that was like I think that was like early 2000s, like I think it's the year 2000s, maybe early 2010s, but I think it was 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember reading the book and seeing the movie, and it's a decent kids movie for what it is. I do enjoy it. It's not one of my favorites, but I do really like that one.
Oh, ad break.
What timestamp are you at, Scotty? Because I'll use that to try to get to the timestamp.
I'm at. Let me see. Where is it?
I'll be back
24:50. What's up?
I'll be back in like 5 seconds.
Oh, you're at an ad or something?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm back.
Okay, where you at, John?
24:35.
Well, I'm kind of way ahead. Where you at, Trinchy?
I'm at 24:52.
Okay, I just briefly paused it, so. But I'll unpause it. So I'm at 25:15. So I'm assuming John, you're at 25, and Trinchy, you'll be pretty close to the 25 as well. So.
What time
Yeah.
mark you have again, Scott?
What's up?
What's your time mark again?
Now it's 25:30.
Okay, I'm a few seconds behind you.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've seen that before, so it's fine.
I guess this is Peter Kwan that we just saw. No, sorry. I'm thinking that's not Peter Kwan. He's one of the
Donald Lee.
Donald Lee. That's who it was. Okay, why am I thinking? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Dennis Dunn's still.
Many.
Yeah, Dennis Dunn's still alive. He's 73 years old, so that's the good news.
There's a few
Susie
of those,
Pop-
Sam.
Yeah.
My bad, Scotty.
No worries. Yeah. I don't know. There's Amanda Bynes, of course, that went through her living and went through hell as well too. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
James Pax, that's the guy's name that played Lightning. Okay, he's still alive. He's 64. Wow.
Oh wow. What do you think of their
Carter-
chemistry?
You mean Kim Cattrall and Kurt?
Yeah.
It was solid. It's something that didn't become. I mean, it was semi-romantic in a way, but they definitely had it. I like their kind of the little bickering back and forth. But I mean, how do you feel about it?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I know we're not spoiling, but I do like how it doesn't fully get romantic, and I love the ending where it's
Oh.
suggested that it'll be a stereotypical ending, and then he's like, "Yeah, well, you know what happens."
There you go. Did everything okay, Scotty?
You're back.
Okay, yeah, I'm back. I didn't know I was.
You're-
Like I said, hold on. Let me figure something out. I don't know why it did that.
I just realized I spelled reflexes with a K instead of an L. That's fine.
I didn't know-
We're just gonna
I
keep it.
I didn't notice it myself. So
How would you pronounce that?
Reflexes. Jesus Christ.
and now Jack's trying to be a nerd. That was definitely some pretty solid acting right there.
Apparently, the suit he wears in this scene is the same one he used in he wore in Used Cars. I've read that somewhere.
Interesting.
I haven't
I'm
seen.
trying to remember if I got
but
that.
I've heard about it.
I think I might have that movie. I'm curious now. Yep, I do have that. Yep, it's actually another Shout Screen Factory Blu-ray.
Go back to school. You go now.
Where's that from?
I think he's just telling me I need to learn how to spell.
Reflexes, 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 reflexes. We kick the. It's all in the reflexes. Oh yeah, of course. Jack's is looking for a happy ending. That's what he's looking for—a happy ending. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
I like how versatile Kurt Russell can be as an actor, because I know we know him for like the stoic badass, but he can also be silly like in this movie, and he can also I saw that movie Unlawful Entry, and he's like, he's kind of pathetic in that movie in some ways, so I really like how he's like different. Not totally pathetic, but
I didn't think about that. Like, that's a good word to describe it. Like his acting.
Yeah, he's done like so much. Like he's done the badass so many times, but then even in Breakdown, he turns into the badass. But at the beginning, he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just your normal husband, just trying to move on in life
Captain,
and just trying to. What's up?
So look at Captain Ron.
Yeah, Captain Ron, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah, that's definitely I had that on DVD. So
Death Proof.
Oh yeah, Death Proof. Yeah.
Yeah, because I love it when his defense is taken away, when his car is taken away in Death Proof, he just starts crying like a bitch. It's amazing.
Yeah, he really suffered. He really breaks down in that movie. From breakdown to breaking down like a bitch. Oh yeah, and Jack's gonna get confident. Oh yeah, I can knock this guy out. Nope, not once, not twice. Or okay, it is twice. Okay, I thought it was 3 times, but yep. And he gets kicked. Total blowhard moment for all you folks here.
That's a good kick.
Yep. And like I said, the lighting I think still holds up pretty well, all things considering. And from what I read, the visual effects budget was like $2 million, or just like slightly under $2 million, somewhere under $2 million or $2 million. You know.
Yeah, to me it looks good considering this movie's now what?
About to be 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like you said, Trenchy, it'd be CGI'd, hardly anything practical. I don't want that in a fucking remake. I don't want that shit.
I mean, because the practical, yes, some practical effects are terrible, but usually you can tell, like, and the ones in this movie are pretty damn good, but usually you can tell they're trying, there's like charm to them. Now, there can be charm to bad CGI, but it's hard. I feel like it's harder to do a bad effect with CGI and for people to, like, for you to, like, be charming with it, if it makes sense, than a practical. You get what I'm saying? Because a practical effect, you can at least, like, they touched it, they made it.
Right.
Like, oh, you could. That's a couple egg beaters tied to like a fucking rock, or I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. It's like random stuff.
Of course,
it's tangible.
Yeah, and I don't hate CGI. I'm far. There's a lot of movies with CGI I like, and there's a lot of movies with bad CGI I like. But it's like, I do wish I think practical and CGI should be used together in tandem way more than it does, because I think that's the perfect duo. They complement each other.
Yes, something that's a great, combination of the two that complement each other. Yeah, it's definitely sorely missing in films these days.
But yeah, I don't think the problem is to get rid of CGI. I think the problem is they should be married. I don't think CGI should be the go-to. My bad. What were you gonna say, John?
I said, unfortunately, a lot of times they take the cheap way out.
Mm-hmm.
You just
I get it. Times are hard, and a lot of people, the feeders and stuff like that. I get they're not really wanting to take risks, but sometimes those risks pay off. Because I guess that Iron Lung movie did really well, so yeah.
Yeah, John still said, speaking of Russell, I just watched Wildcats with Han again the other day. One of you guys should watch. I probably need to give that movie a watch. I mean, are you? What about you? What about y'all? How do you feel about that Wildcats?
I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
I've never heard of it. I know the cartoon, but I don't know this one.
Yeah, it had Goldie Hawn in it. I'm trying to think of who else was also in it. I just know that Goldie Hawn is in the film. Came out in '86, I think.
So any moment now, I'm about to hit another ad break. So
you're about to hit an ad?
Yeah, in a second or two, probably.
Okay, just tell me when you officially hit the ad.
I'm at 35:50.
Have you hit the ad yet, or are you about to?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just at around 36 minutes, like 36, 7. Yeah.
Same here.
So you're pretty close.
Ad break.
And what do you? You're on. You have an ad? Okay, I'll pause it. Go ahead and pause, Trenchy, if you want, or if you want to catch up. I'm at 36:16. So
36:16. Okay, I'll just let it play to that point then.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back? Okay. All right. Yeah, speaking of which, Wildcats is on Tubi. Interesting. Okay,
oh, yeah, John, I watched Crossroads.
Crossroads. Gosh. Who's in that movie?
Ralph Macchio. Walter Hill. Not the Britney Spears one.
Yeah, I was thinking, Ralph. Oh yeah, I remember. That's also 1986. Yeah, Jamie Gertz was in it, and what's his name? Joe Seneca. Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve Vai was in
That
this movie. Interesting.
that might be my new favorite Walter Hill. Sorry, John. That might. I really like that one. That was so good.
Tim Russ. He
That
played a
came
Vulcan
out.
in Voyagers. What's up?
Did that come out in '86?
Yeah, it came out in '86 as well. Yeah.
So a lot of great.
Yeah, the
movies that
same
year.
year he also had Karate Kid Part 2 in '86 as well. So yeah.
You had Aliens.
Yeah, well, yeah, Aliens, that's a classic.
Ferris Bueller.
Highlander. And you want to know something interesting? Kurt Russell actually turned down a role in Highlander to star in this movie, believe it or not.
Huh.
Better off for it.
Yeah, I think Lambert was easily, probably meant for that role. Not that I mean, Kurt Russell may have. I don't know if he would have. Maybe he would have gotten a little more money for it, but it's interesting enough. Both those films were released by 20th Century Fox, and they didn't know how to market those, and that's why both of those movies flopped. Especially Highlander, because apparently the poster it made it look like Christopher Lambert was like a serial killer or something. But then in France, yeah, I'm not kidding. You can look. You can look at if you find the U.S. theatrical poster, it looks like he's a serial killer, even though they mentioned that he's immortal. But now they're trying to make it sound like he's an immortal serial killer. But in markets like France, they actually have the statue or like the mannequin or the promotion material where you have Connor McLeod in costume wearing the what do you call those things, the skirt that go the kilt, I think it's called.
Oh, the kilt.
Yeah, the kilt. Yeah, I can't remember the specific word for it. Yeah, you had something along those lines. It was completely different. They did a much better job of marketing it overseas compared to what was done in the States.
I mean,
So I don't. One of y'all go ahead.
I'm saying
You can go ahead, John.
Saying it all worked out for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of an immortal serial killer. He is like killing all the other Highlanders. I mean, he needs to, but
But he's not necessarily a bad guy. He's just
yeah, no, it's not. He's not evil.
Well, this is interesting. A pool full of dead skeletons. I mean, I'm surprised that they managed to get a PG-13 rating out of this. I mean, damn. That's definitely, you can definitely see, even though this is a fantasy film, you see some of the Carpenter's, horror elements kind of make it into the movie, with those, skeletons that are, some of them have like flesh on there still, but yeah, it's kind of freaky shit right there.
13-year-olds can handle this.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
True. Of course.
I would just say I do think that some movies today are a bit more extreme in some ways, but they're also like more. It's weird. They're a bit more uncensored than they were, but also extremely censored at the same time. It's very odd, like the comparison. But I just think it's like, look, I think we just gotta feel the kid out and shit. Like, make sure they know what they're watching and stuff, because I think 13-year-olds and stuff can handle stuff like this. Not all of them, but it depends on the person. But I think we're a little bit too safe, a little bit too sheltering at times.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, just have an adult watch it with them, or hell, have them watch it with friends. They'll be fine. They're gonna think it's awesome usually, especially if it's like usually a group of like 13-year-old like boys. Like, they're gonna probably like the movie.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is the real Lopan when he's not having to go through this curse. So they did a pretty good job on the makeup for him. He's supposed to be like he's still able to move, but he can barely hear, and yeah, the makeup's pretty effective, I'd say, to this day. That's practical.
Yeah, some of the bits here between Lopan and Burton is some of my favorite Lopan scenes.
When he's in the suit and in the wheelchair, you mean?
Yeah, like these scenes here.
Yeah.
I just love the interaction.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also a bit comical too, and stuff like that.
And I do like the attention to detail, how they did this palace with the yellows and the blues and the Buddha statues, or I think those are like Buddha statues.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me as well too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great,
it's the. Go ahead.
a great production value.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a budget for this film for sure, and they definitely used it to its full advantage. But sadly, they did, I guess they must have had an advertising budget, or they must have had a real low advertising budget.
And you said other movies came out around the same time as this one that maybe outshadowed it, or
Yeah, apparently, I guess Fox had more faith in Aliens, which would come out of. I think this movie came out in May, and Aliens would come out in July, I believe. So definitely it was,
of course.
or was it June? Yeah, I mean that's a good film. That's definitely a good film in its own right for sure.
Oh, I mean, it's great, but it just sucks that these two had to come out around the same time because, of course, Aliens is gonna draw more. You know, it's the sequel to Alien, and it's a well-made movie. This is too, but this is more like it had the draw on Kurt Russell and John Carpenter. That's really what, because like there was no, it's an original film, which is great, but that's why they only do sequels and stuff nowadays. That
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
original films usually don't draw like they used to. And even back then, if you had a sequel and an original film, the sequel is usually going to win sometimes.
they don't take chances anymore.
yeah, they sure as hell don't. Maybe Fox needed to taste the blade. That's for sure. That's what Fox should have done. They should have tasted the blade of Lupin.
To taste it.
Yeah. I can help. I like how he just interjects that. That was definitely well, just cuts into the right moment. And it's funny, they're blindfolded again. Earlier in the one scene, the Peter Kwan character cut the blindfolds off. Now they're wearing some. I guess they're supposed to be fancier ones, and they're red this time.
Yeah,
Of course, Jack gets his blindfold off first. You can tell there's definitely a hero within him, but it's definitely far from, I don't know, far from perfect and far from being well polished like this, like Wayne is. Yeah,
the reluctant hero.
yeah. Yeah, Wayne definitely, knows what he definitely has his shit together, knows what he wants. He came into this country, trying to, find a better life and everything, and he definitely has a humbleness to him. That's why I think that character, is relatable, and that's why he is the true hero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jack Burton's like he's the wacky kind of goofy sidekick, but he thinks he's the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we see another. Actually, we have several skeletons. The typical Carpenter horror trope. And of course, Jack's holding his knife.
Yeah, just again, just great stuff. I thought they had a great chemistry here too.
Yeah, I think the chemistry between him and Dennis Dunn was definitely at its finest. It's probably the best in that entire movie. You know, Jack is kind of in the loop and trying to figure things out and trying to understand where, the whole idea of, Lopan, Chinese mysticism and stuff like that. And, Wayne's familiar with it and, understands it and has some well-versed knowledge of it. So, yeah. And Jack's trying to do his best to kind of, get the idea or get like the shorter version of it, from what
he's a fish out of water.
Yeah, fish out of water type of deal. I'm wondering if I was going to go back to doing movie reviews, I wonder if this is the movie to kind of, jumpstart that again.
I would say go for it, man.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Did you take a break or something?
One move, and of course, in one move, Jack gets knocked. This guy has some superior strength. I'm sure Trenchy's trying to figure out something. I guess I don't know. I'm sure he'll jump right back in. I'm sure.
Okay.
Everything okay on your end, Trenchy? Everything okay? Okay. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Oh, now that guy's gonna really, expend his size. Before Nuclear Man, this is the guy we were having expand in size, and he's in the wheelchair going. Yep. And then Jack keeps rolling back and almost gets into this kind of like well, it looks like.
Yeah.
But somehow I often wonder how that was possible. How it just caught him and he didn't fall in. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, Bradley said he'll be right back. That's Trenchy's actual name. So just so you know, John, that's his name.
Okay.
Rogues are all about that money first and on to the next take, like so. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I guess you're referring to Jack. Yeah, he's Rogue, yeah. Yeah, the little gun exchange. Oh, yeah, Jack wants that, was that supposed to be an Uzi, I guess? Or
Mac 10? I don't know what that is.
Mac 10. Semi-automatic game. And now that guy, what's that actor's name? Keep blanking on that character. Thunder, that's his name. Thunder's pissed. So, okay, so yeah, we also saw Thunder try to expand his size, and if he gets angry, he'll definitely just expand his size. And now we're about to see Lopan change into what his younger form would have been. And that's a pretty effective, effect too. Like they must have had some kind of glowing effect, like in.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to watch.
And then we see how a different physical side of Lopan. We see how he's somehow just moving, and they actually did a little effect where he's just moving through walls and just somehow going, somehow able to like right before Shadowcat and all that, or like was it Kitty from X-Men because she can walk through walls. Yeah. Lopan did it first, I guess you can say.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool.
Even the makeup on Lopan was pretty good. That's interesting. That's now that I think about it, yeah, this pairs well with the Golden Child. In fact, they were trying to avoid competition with that movie. That's why they started production on this movie first. Like they started like sometime like December of 1985, and that's why they got that May release. And then Golden Child will come out. I could have swore it came out in November, but they say it was December that movie came out. So I don't know. What do you think, John? I mean, John Zero. What do you think? Do you think this has some parallels with the Golden Child?
Oh, definitely. And a lot of.
And we also get to see Wayne's martial arts skills, and we see how Jack doesn't realize that the safety's on. Total. And of course, he starts shooting. He's like, "You've shot a gun before, haven't you?" He's like, "Of course I have." Yeah, the overconfident blowhard that he is. Yeah.
What's your timestamp?
Why did you get an ad or anything?
No.
I'm at 51:49, about to be, or now I'm past 51:50 something now. About to be 52 in a short minute.
I'm
Where
like
you at?
I'm about 5 seconds behind. That's fine.
Okay, it's all good. Yep, and they have Kim Cattrall tied up, or Grace, I should say.
Yeah.
And they're trying to do a little distraction here. That's a hell of a double barrel shotgun.
Hell yeah.
But they don't fall for it, and they knock the weapons right out of them, and they blow smoke.
You wonder what kind of smoke that is.
These ladies can fight, that's for sure. But so can he. So can Wayne. Don't know about Donald Lee's character. He tried, at least.
Yeah.
Jack has no idea if he can spring the mat, but he's gonna try. It didn't even look like it hit the lock almost.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, that's probably one of the little flaws right there. Well, Donald Lee's character can fight. This is good news. I wonder if we should have seen Dennis Dunn in some more martial art types of movies. Because I know he worked with Carpenter again in the next film, Prince of Darkness.
Maybe like, I don't know.
I know if I recall, he's also in Warriors of Virtue, if you remember that movie.
I haven't seen that one.
It's been a while, but I saw some of it. I just know he was in it. And he was in some movie with Tommy Davidson. I'm trying to remember what that movie was. Apparently, I think Dennis Dunn played some kind of bank robber, and they were going to use Tommy Davidson for something, and apparently he messes up. And I remember I think both end up going to jail or something. I just don't remember the name of the movie. I probably have to look that up when I get the chance. Thunder's Ordering.
Last Emperor.
Dennis Dunn was in the Last Emperor?
Yeah.
I knew I had that movie, and I remember, I think I saw a little bit of it, but I know I've heard of that movie. I remember I saw some artwork for that movie. I believe it's a Criterion Blu-ray I have of that movie.
Up Close and Personal.
Is that the Robert Redford and Michelle Pfeiffer movie, I think?
Yeah, I think apparently he was in that.
Interesting. I had no idea. But don't worry, Grace. Jack just showed up, and this is one of the few little, I guess, romance kind of make-out moments they have. But like I said, it's few and far in between. Time to pull yourselves together.
Yeah.
Like some giant dark.
Little banter between Grace and Jack.
Where's Jack? Stop there. Don't want to relax right here. Jack, I know where we are. This is like a central. What do you call it? Sewer? Yeah.
Yeah, the sewer scene's definitely interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of great sets here in the movie.
Yeah, I assume that might have been an actual real sewer. If not, it's a pretty good convincing set of a sewer. That's why you got to give it that if that's the case. Oh yeah, here another funny moment's about to come up. I think we all know what that one is.
Now, from here on, it gets pretty normal. Obviously, storms a nice false front. I count to three. Come on, open that door and bring them out.
Count to 3.
Ready? Follow leader. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and yep, there's a whole lot of people with Al Leon.
We may be trapped.
Maybe trapped. Not only just trapped, but they're breaking down that door. Break down the door. Just watching Jack unload. Yeah, he's got the hang of that little
What's that?
machine gun. Okay, I guess because I was in a different area, maybe you didn't hear me. Just saying that, Jack was unloading on that weapon. And we see Wayne do some more martial arts skills.
Yeah, there's some
Jack's
good
about to-
choreography here.
Yeah, there's and Jack can somehow accidentally threw his knife. He's got, yeah. That shows you how not well polished he is. We have a fight scene with El Leon. It looks like Wayne, and we thought Jack was going to take him out, but nope.
And that's what makes
Wayne
him a
took
great
care of-
character.
Which one, Wayne or Jack?
Oh, Jack.
Time to go.
Well, he was at least willing to help, but Jack does not possess any martial arts skills. Hopefully, hey Bradley. Hopefully you're okay. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the creature that we're about to see pretty shortly.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'll be right back to the movie shortly. I left it playing.
Okay.
Okay.
Is everything okay where you're at?
Oh yeah, I was just making some sandwiches and I had to mute because there was a lot of music and stuff upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I guess he doesn't realize that Grace is not there.
This movie goes by fast too.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, we're almost at the hour mark.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Close to it. And Jack wants to say, it's getting excited. But it's not over yet. And of course now he's just realizing that Grace, and hell, even this creature is as freaky as it is, it's pretty well done. And done in a kind of a tongue-in-cheek manner as well too.
Ad break. I'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Oh, you had ad? Okay, you want me to go ahead and pause it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it.
Oh, I'm at like an hour 5.
Okay, I pause. I'm at hour 20. If you want to pause it
Oh,
when you get closer
yeah.
there, feel free.
Yeah, I got 2 more
Oh, I
minutes
love
here.
this monster.
Oh yeah. Were you about to pause it?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just paused it. Hour 20.
Yep, same as me. Okay, cool. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. It's like I said, practical, still effective. At least it's there. They made their own little monster.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Fluffy from like Creepshow. A little bit.
Interesting. Hey, John,
Sorry,
have you
yeah.
seen Creepshow?
Yeah, I've seen it, but it's been a while. So I'm not adding a lot of insight. Maybe it's just the days catching up.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, what time did you have to get into work?
What time did I start this morning?
Yeah.
We started at 5, but I got up at like 3:20.
Wow, damn. So you started at like 5, and how long did you work till?
Not long. Maybe like 9:30.
Okay, so it's like 5. So it was in the morning till. So it was like a 4 hours type of deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't have to work after that.
Not today. Some days.
Okay,
some days are longer than others.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to work too long. That's good.
But I'm about to be back to the movie.
Okay, let us know when that is.
I'll give thumbs up.
2.
All right.
Okay, all right. I'm playing.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me of like a messed up version of Harry and the Andersons. Now that I think about it, and we get that movie a year later. I don't know if anyone remembers that movie.
Yeah, if Harry was on meth.
Yeah, Harry. Exactly. And he wants her because she has green eyes too.
Didn't they make a comic book? I remember I didn't read the comic book, but there was a crossover between Jack Burton and Snape Plissken.
There was?
Yeah, there was it may have been like one issue.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, same here. I had no idea about that ever. Action coming back. He's about to give him a magic potion eventually. A confident potion that'll make you feel good.
Where are you at in the movie?
Oh yeah, sorry. Action's about to hand Jack a gun, or he was about to hand him a gun. Dirty Harry. Where are you at, John?
Oh, sorry. 1 hour. I'm sorry. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 20 seconds.
1 hour and what? 20 seconds?
1 hour and 2 minute mark, 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm kind of at there. Yes, as much as I'd like soda can make you burp. Play your cards right, huh? Giving her some advice, huh, Thunder? I almost was going to say Thunder Lips almost, too.
It would have been a totally different movie.
Yeah. I don't know how they achieved this effect to where Mal Lynn's just levitating. That's pretty effective effect right there. And then we see the younger Lopan in his costume.
It's a very
He's
good
about
effect.
to do his. You mean where Mal Lynn's levitating, or are you talking about Lopan? Or
Yeah, the levitating.
yeah. And somehow she's drawn to Lopan all of a sudden. He's now he's somehow just hypnotizing her somehow. I guess Lopan could be a bit of a sweet talker, I guess. I guess when he's done like that, he's not turning her off. If he was in his old form, he'd be. She was really disgusted by him. Now he's gonna. I guess he's gonna blind her with the light too.
He
Yeah.
put on his makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I swear,
I
this
love
set
it.
kind of reminds me of Ghostbusters in a way too. Now that I think about it, because it looks like it's in a
Oh yeah,
fire
the
station.
library.
The library.
Oh no, the fire station. That's what you were referencing. I don't know why I thought the
Yeah.
library.
I don't know. Yeah, because it kind of even looked like it. Kind of even looks like it too. So, I mean, what'd you think, John? Yeah, it could be.
It
Yeah.
could be the same location.
Possibly. Hell, I saw some tools off to the side. Hell, they even had the freaking sliding pole too. I'm surprised that maybe we didn't get a crossover with the Ghostbusters. That'd probably make more sense. You know, Jack Burton and the Ghostbusters. How would everyone feel about that? That'd be probably an interesting one right there.
Maybe
That's
like an
something I think.
Maybe like an animated crossover.
And Lopan just sitting on his throne, waiting to be entertained. And just Grace and Malian are going to be staring off in the distance, and we're going to see Thunder just show off his skills, I suppose, his martial arts skills. This must be a ritual type of deal. I think he's the only one that doesn't have his shirt on too. I guess he wants to really show off his pecs too, right?
Yeah.
They are so. Yeah, I guess minutes pass by, and both the ladies are so drawn to his pecs. Yeah, I bet they are. They're so drawn to them. They're thinking, "Wow, why can't I have a strong man like that?" You know, even the fog that's done on that set, you know, is pretty effective as well too.
Mm-hmm. And the lighting's great.
Oh yeah, definitely. The lighting's great. The design of it going to underground, yeah, it still holds up very well. I mean, it's most likely a set, but it's very well designed. They make it look like it's really underground. You know, I guess they're in a cave, kind of like an underground cave, and there's, you know, yeah, they did a pretty good job of making it look like that. And
Pretty cool set.
of course, yeah, and Thunderlips was still continuing showing off his pecs and his skills. And now I forget who goes next. It's him, okay. Peter Kwan's character. He draws the blade, the swords. He's gonna give them both of them. And it's actually pretty good acting on Kim Cattrall and Susie Pie's part. They're just staring off in the distance. That's actually pretty good acting right there. I got to give them that much credit. They're just in that little bit of a daze and just staring off. And they both grab. Sorry, not the blades. I mean the swords, but they're still technically blades. But yeah,
Are they like in a trance or something?
you're definitely in some kind of trance. Okay, that's the word I probably should have been looking for. They're both in the trance, and now all of a sudden the swords light up. That's pretty impressive too. You know, just any kind of lighting, whether you see Lopan start to before he changes into his younger form, that's effective, and the blades, the light, and somehow they're being lifted up. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because they're being lifted up by lightning, and they both touch that light. So apparently, somehow, they are very. I guess they pass the test. Okay. John Steele says Chud is probably my favorite sewer underground setting in film, and Vamp is pretty fun. Cool, man.
Those are both good.
Yeah, I've seen Chud.
I have not seen Chud, so maybe that should be something I should watch, I guess. And hell, even the water, that's pretty good too. It's probably like a tank of some kind, but still, that's very convincing. And then somehow,
that's great.
And then we see a creature just come out of nowhere and just grab a guy. And of course, he gets eaten up, and Egg Shen throws some marbles in there and says, "He'll come out no more." And Jack is so freaked out by that, which is understandably so, because he didn't expect a creature like that to just come out of nowhere. And somehow Grace comes out of that trance. I wonder how that was. I guess maybe because she wasn't fully underneath that spell. I'm guessing, like Mal was. I guess maybe that's why. And then we'll see Lightning do something with their eyes, where they just, they have no where their eyes are, have no. I can't believe I'm blanking on the words. Yeah, they're just solid white. They have no pupils, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
That's pretty effective. I'm pretty sure it was probably contact lenses, but that's still a pretty effective little effect there.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah. And Jack's wondering if he should go down or not. Like he had, like you said. Who said? Was it you, John, or was it you, Trench, that said he was like the reluctant hero?
I think it was John.
Okay. He has that reluctance for sure, because he's not sure he wants to go down. He lands in a pile of fish, and one of them tries to hand him, and he's like, later. So I guess he's not a fan of sushi or sardines, I suppose. Okay, I think this is where they're going to take that little potion. So yeah. Well, not now, but I guess in a few minutes.
That's the goddamn point, eh? You look, the Republicans, he set the scientists certain parallel of his office and marry her to keep the job of it.
Yep, and he's getting the lowdown of why Lopan is going to live. He has to marry one of the ladies to appease the god. And probably, what's her face? Mo Yen will be sacrificing me. Dennis Dun's like, Wayne's like, hell no. That ain't going to happen. So yeah, here's where eventually they're going to take the magic potion.
What's your time, Mark?
The confident. Right now I'm at the hour and 1:12:45.
Okay.
Yeah, about same.
And we see a little bit more of the site. We see more of like the ancient statues, very well designed. And we see these two guards walking down. I thought that was a pretty effective shot right there. Just the design and walking, yeah. Then we see like some kind of floating like creature head too.
Yeah.
And that's like a mixture of practical, and I guess they use some kind of I guess a green screen for that, or blue screen, or something that was rotoscoped in. And I have to admit, that's pretty impressive.
Kind of reminds me of Krang.
Krang?
Yeah. From Ninja Turtles?
I like how... Yeah, I know what you mean. I like how they're going down the little escalator type of stairs, which is pretty impressive. And they're all staying in the main room, and we see the... God, I don't know what that... There's another kind of statuesque type of... Oh, here we go. Here's the little... Hell, the way it just came into frame was pretty impressive, and it has a whole bunch of eyeballs. I mean, damn. I didn't realize that till I see it. I remember a scene in the front, but I didn't really remember it in the back. So. And there's like an eyeball in his mouth. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Pretty cool special effect.
Oh yeah.
I've come a long way to find me.
Lopan and Egg Shen have a rivalry for sure.
And then I was sacrificed my emperor.
Oh, he wants to sacrifice Grace instead.
Wow.
Jack's like, no, that's my woman.
That's right, I said. The best of two worlds.
The best of two worlds, huh? And Jack shoots at it. Never knows who.
You know what I don't like about this? Where is everybody? Paris, hello, and wedding.
I mean, we're in a different room, and it looks pretty well. It's pretty well lit and dressed and designed. So yeah,
Yeah, just again, a lot of great production value.
Where?
yep. They definitely fully utilized the budget to its maximum. I guess even if John Carpenter became really disillusioned with the Hollywood system, if his films definitely had a budget, it definitely will look pretty damn fucking good, like it should.
You can see what he did with nothing. Like the thing is, if you could make something with nothing, like with Halloween, he made that on a very low budget, I think, and that movie looks good. Then imagine what you could do if you get like resources, and Carpenter kind of proves that. Like he can make magic with nothing, but if you give him resources, he will use them. He would use
them to the full extent. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And here's the potion. Hell, you actually see him pour the drink, and it looks pretty effective. It's kind of greenish, and it kind of fogs up too. So that's kind of a pretty little effective little effect right there. So yeah, the confident potion that they're about to consume.
Mhm.
Exactly. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, this guy's a great character too.
Who, Egg Shen?
Yeah. Because I love how like Jack Burton's phased and some of the other guys are phased, and he's just yelling at the monsters and stuff. Like, I know what that is. I don't give a fuck. It don't mess with me.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's saying he feels pretty good.
Invincible.
Exactly, invincible. Oh yeah, they do that little sign there. And one of the guys is kind of touching on Egg Shen. I'm like, whoa. I guess he's getting kind of lovey-dovey there. And they're about to crash the ceremony.
They object.
Yes, exactly. They object. And Lopan has some kind of little needle because he needs to draw the blood. But he's telling Jack he needs to wait till he draws it. Then when he becomes mortal, then they can take him out.
My hand as I insert this needle.
And Wayne's starting to. It's like, no, he's not going to draw blood out of my woman. Well, he has to be patient. Patience is a virtue. Oh, Lopan, he's getting all jittery. Feels like he's getting turned on. What, dude?
It's a fucked up ceremony.
It's a what?
It's a fucked up ceremony.
No doubt.
Yeah, I've never seen someone get that enjoyment from pricking somebody with a needle, and I'm glad I
Yeah.
haven't.
And here comes Jack. And let me hear your war cry. And here comes a funny moment with Jack. He starts shooting up on there and knocks himself out. Yeah, no way, as Grace would say.
The dirt face that thing makes when he stabs it in the head.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah, and like you said, good choreography. And hell, I like this little effect that somehow Dennis Dunn just like walked like up this part of that ceiling or whatever it was. But damn. Oh, and he's Lopan's still pricking Malian. I mean, aren't you mortal? Why are you pricking her? Oh, now he's wanting to becoming vampire-ish like. And here's the little battle between Dennis Dunn and Peter Kwan.
Maybe he has a blood fetish.
I guess so. Let the sword fight begin. I've seen that other guy too. And if I recall, he was in Hot Shots Part Douche. He was the one that like gets like double kicked or something, and then Thunder's about to break the gun. I say that Thunder Lips definitely has an anger problem. He needs some anger management, especially when in the last scene that we see him in.
Do you call him Thunder Lips?
Did I call him Thunder Lips? Okay, I don't know if I did. If I did, whoops. Thunder.
Listen up, brother. That gun doesn't work for me, brother. Like,
And
it'd be
Lopan
totally
really
different film.
Oh, and here comes one of the guards. But Jack smartly uses the blade. One of his smart moves. But unfortunately, there's a problem. The guard's a little too heavy. But
Now you say that. I had this picture in my mind of Hulk Hogan wearing that, as Thunder wearing that outfit with the shade on top.
Interesting. Yeah, like you said, John. Yeah, Lopan definitely has a blood fetish for sure. Unfortunately, that wasn't quite there, H-Shin, but I guess he used something. Oh, and I like this little part right here where they're like fighting in midair for like 5-10 seconds or so. That's impressive. Yeah. I kind of like the little look that Wayne gives him using the. I can't do it, Sally, where he's moving his eyes up. And here comes a little.
His foot's still stuck in this motherfucker.
This is even.
But like John said earlier, that's relatable because we'd be like, "Oh yeah, stab him with the knife boot," and then it probably gets stuck, and you're just stuck there. That would probably happen if you didn't have any training.
Right. He smartly uses his blade, but unfortunately, the weight of the guard's too much. Hell, even this little sequence between Egg-Shen and Lopan, where they're like using these alternate little, I don't know, fighters or something. Apparently, he's you can never beat me. But here's what thing he can do: he can have a little fan and deflect lightning back at that guy. Boom.
There's a lot of fun stuff here.
A kick in the back.
Yeah, there has
Now
to be.
on Mitzi's feet.
There has to be Mortal Kombat influence here.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Mhm.
And then lightning trying to close off the doorway. Like I said, the lightning's pretty impressive. And then Wayne shows some patience, and then throws the sword. Even that little flying effect's pretty impressive, even though it's quick, but it's still impressive. Hell, even when lightning leaves, that's even impressive too. Jack's like, who the? Okay, just you, Grace. Man, that's one fat Buddha. They just gotta open his stomach. Yes, Eggshen making sure nothing else happens, and that the creature's about to come out. Grabs that Jack. And all she got to do is just kick him, and he's knocked out.
Harry on
Even what's up, Harry Matthew? Yeah. Oh yes, Jack can definitely. Yeah. Well, isn't it obvious that she was getting married, Jack? You said you can see things no one else could. That's interesting. I can't believe you actually asked that question. I thought it would have been obvious that she was getting married. But, I guess she's no longer married. But, oh well. But you know what? He's got time for a good makeout session with her, that's for sure. Getting his Mac on. Jack getting the Mac on. And he's got some lipstick on there, too. Now, Yin's saying, I do not belong to you. You are not my owner. I will not be owned by you. Take the picture. But now apparently he's flesh again. Because he was sucking the blood out of her because he's a vampire.
There has to be.
Yeah. Yeah, not so fast. Jack Burton's gonna crash even further.
It's pretty cool that he's still around, like James Hong.
Yeah, not too far from 100. And the looks still 100. And in comes Wayne.
Jack Burton, me.
Yeah. Oh, Jack says, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
But they decide to fight Thunder. But unfortunately, Thunder is very skilled. But Wayne's very good at dodging things. And okay, here comes the little knife part. Okay, I'm going to hit him and then I'm going to throw the... completely off the mark, Jack. It's almost like Stormtrooper aim, almost. And they come. Oh, Jack. Oh, let me pick up this knife. But Jack can see things no other else can see. He's gonna. Here comes the quote. Boom! Right in the brain. And then all of a sudden, all the statues fall down. It's like a domino effect almost. That's pretty well done too.
Great headshot.
Yes. That's where you went for, Jack. He went for the brain, or the head, I should say. Here comes the quote. It's all in the reflexes. Way to go, Jack. And apparently, Thunder is still angry and pissed. Damn. Are you sure we can't get you a call for you?
Yeah, and he's literally about to blow a gasket here in a second.
Yeah, he's gonna blow something off, right? Not just a gasket, but himself. And not only that, he's causing some destruction. He's messing. I wonder what would Lopan, if he was still alive, what would we say? Come on, Thunder, don't mess up my place. Don't cause. Oh, and of course he's dead. This is where he's gonna be really angry.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Richie?
I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys, because when I saw this the first couple times, and it's kind of like I changed my mind on it a bit, but I didn't really like it because the whole idea with Jack is he's kind of a fuck up and stuff, and then I'm like, well, it is kind of weird that he's the one that gets the winning blow on Lopan when I think it should have been the Wang. Do you think Wang should have got that, or do you think you needed to give Jack something? Like, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Interesting. Maybe they both could have taken him on. Either one couldn't deliver the blow. I'm not really sure. What do you think, John? Do you think it was fine, or do you think Wayne
I
should
thought it
have
was
taken
fine.
him out? But I see where you're coming from, Bradley, on that.
Yeah, it's grown on me, but I'm like, he is kind of skilled out of nowhere. But it is like literally he kind of gets lucky and throws a knife and hits him in the head, so it kind of works. But I'm like, I think they could have done that a bit better, or maybe something where he accidentally kills him. Like, I think to really lean into the fact, like, oh, this guy is kind of like a mess up in some ways.
And somehow he got lucky in defeating him in a way.
Yeah, but I guess you got to give him something because it is Kurt Russell. I get that you got to show a little bit of badassness, so it's fine. It's not like I think it still fits in the theme of the film, but I do wish Wang got a little bit more in on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Or even Egg Shen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because they had a bit of a they had a rivalry for sure. Hell, even like I said before, the lightning still holds up very well, very well. It's rotoscoped to a very high standard.
Yeah, everything still holds up well.
And he's about to have a statue dropped on him. Boom! Once you go through the lightning, you know that he's done for.
Death by statue.
Yeah. Death by Buddha statue, specifically, I guess.
I think like Coming Up is one of the most well-known scenes of the movie, and probably one of the best practical effects of the movie as well.
Can only hold it there for so long. I guess you couldn't lock it, but oh well. Egg Shen with some more stone bombs, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Ninja vanish.
Keys. Oh wait, spare key. It's always good to have a spare around somewhere.
Hot wire it.
Did Jack do that though? Now that I think about it, I wonder if Stallone's character from Over the Top may have gotten this truck at some point.
Yeah, Jack Burton sold it to him.
Yeah, Jack Burton sold it to him. Well, the cops aren't chasing you, so you're good. And now Yen and Wayne about to have a makeout session of their own.
And then they have a crossover movie called Over the Pork Chop Express.
Over the pork chop. Yeah, and they're celebrating, which is rightfully so. Egg Shen decides he's going to leave and go on vacation. I guess that's where he goes into his next adventure. He's secretly the character from The Golden Child, I guess, right?
Yeah. Or he moves into the town of perfection.
Or, yeah, that too, I guess.
Where he dies
Maybe
by
the Maybe that's his brother. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's his brother.
Going on over to Jack.
Yeah, it's funny enough that John mentioned the other John Steele mentioned Golden Child because Victor Wan's in both these movies.
So is James Hong.
Oh yeah, James Hong. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, he's in there too.
And somebody else.
Really? So there was a third actor in both? Okay.
I
Oh yeah, double or nothing. Triple. Jack gets triple. But is he going to meet Triple X? Is that the thing?
Oh, last chance.
because he goes from this to maybe the Xander Zone. I guess I don't know.
Or maybe the Triple X Theater.
I don't. Maybe I guess I don't know. And Jack says, "I'm a rich man, but you know what? He realizes he rubs everyone the wrong way. He thinks about it, but you know what? He's not going to commit to it yet. It's almost like a red pill kind of moment where he's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to kiss her." We had our makeout sessions, you know.
Yeah.
We had our makeout sessions. And he's like, "Nope."
He's like, Goldie's watching. Can't do
I like
that.
to live life on. I like to live life on my own terms. That's what Jack wants to do. He may be a blowhard, but he likes to live life on his own terms. He wants to live life accordingly. You know.
Yeah.
He likes that single life. Maybe eventually he'll settle down, but he wants to settle down with the right woman. He does, and like he said, no horse shit. No horse shit. No horse shit. And he's got the sunglasses too.
Definitely at the end of the day, one of my favorite Kurt Russell characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's great in this. I guess I missed the part where the guy imploded.
You mean Thunder?
Yeah, I thought because he becomes like big and huge.
Yeah, and he ends up blowing up. I mean, when his face changes, maybe it's a little ridiculous, but I thought it was fun.
No, I like that. It's weird.
And we're about to have a sequel bait ending. So somehow, Harry on meth has returned, and yeah, that kind of leaves it open. And there's the end credits. I mean, what do you think would have happened? Do you think Jack would have befriended this?
I'm gonna close it down. I don't know. I mean, I swear, now that I think about it, wasn't there like a continuation in comic book form?
I don't know.
There probably was.
I don't know. It'd be interesting. But anyways, I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, I wish we could have gotten another movie, but sadly not the case.
Yeah, but I'm fine with what we got. You know, it's enough, you know. But let's hope there's no fucking remake. We don't want no fucking remake. Fuck the remake. Take your remake and shove it up your ass. Whoever's going to produce it.
I think safe to say, because that was back in like what, 21, 22. I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
Good. No to a fucking remake. There should be a petition. If they try to remake Big Trouble in Little China, there needs to be a petition.
Well, now there's big trouble in Hollywood with this AI stuff going on.
Yeah.
But anyways, at the end of the day, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite movies. I would safe to say probably top 25.
Top 25? Okay.
Yeah.
Just a general movie list. If it was a top 25, this would be in it.
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
And it's definitely one of your top 3 Carpenter movies, or top 5 at least.
Yeah, I would say probably my second favorite. As far as Kurt Russell movies, this is probably my favorite Kurt Russell movie. Carpenter.
Which Kurt Russell movie do you think comes pretty close or is almost tied with this movie?
The Thing.
The Thing? Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, and this is, I mean, if I grade this, I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. But that's just, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Trinchi, you go ahead.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed this one. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a fun, badass movie. It's got like fun mythology in it, good effects, it's just a fun little story, simple story of, these guys come to this unknown place and they gotta learn the rules and they gotta, fight the ancient evil. But then it's got a twist that the one guy's kind of a fuck up. It's a great movie. It's a fun movie. it's one not to take too seriously. It's just fun. It's just it's good shit.
It's good old fashioned fun. It's for me personally, it's a movie you definitely shouldn't take seriously. I mean, it's got some nice mystical elements. There's a fish out of water story with Jack Burton. You assume he's going to be our hero, and he kind of is, but he's kind of a like we said before, a bit of a fuck up, blowhard, if you will. He'll have his moments, but he'll also have his not so perfect moments because he's kind of inexperienced. But if he becomes well polished, he might eventually become that well polished hero. And Wayne, he's very effective because he's the true hero. He has a certain humbleness. He's very well versed in knowledge. He's a relatable character that you can easily root for, and he's well portrayed by Dennis Dunn. You have a good villain in Lopan, very very well acted by James Hunn. You also have some solid supporting characters like Grace. I guess you can say Donald Lee's characters there for what it is, and the people that are associated with Lopan. You occasionally will see Al Leone's character, Thunder, Lightning, and I forget what Peter Kwan's character is, but they all have their respective roles. They all do their parts very well, and not only that, got good special effects that still hold up and still stand the test of time. They're very well polished when you have a budget and you have a good visual effects supervisor who has worked in ILM, for example, and knows his shit. You're going to have something pretty good. You're going to have the special effects that complement the story, and the visuals definitely complement the story very well. And it has very great set design. The budget is maximized to its full extent, and bar none, this is a damn fun, great movie that still stands the test of time. I mean, there's no question about it.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have for this. But I'll it's a great movie at the end of the day.
It's a fantastic, fun movie that shouldn't be taken seriously, and you can just have fun with it, no matter what. And it's relatable to all ages. Whether it's kids, teens, adults, we all relate to this movie. Whether we grew up on this movie back in the day, or we somehow stumbled upon it when we were young or when we were teenagers, it's still going to be that fun of a movie to watch regardless. So there you go.
That's right.
And if you want, John, I will, and Trinchy, I will end this, but if we can talk a little bit more in the back room and whatnot, and you can tell me a little bit more about what happened and whatnot, with, some other stuff too. So,
Oh yeah.
but anyways,
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
But anyways, thanks, John Zero Cool, and thanks, Trinchy, for joining me. It was definitely fun having you guys here, and we definitely should do this more often if we get the chance. It definitely
Thanks
was
for
fun
having
doing
me.
this.
It was fun. Sorry I had to step away for a bit, but
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
It was
fine.
still good times.
I'm glad that you're able to make it, and this. I'll say this: the '80s never fucking die. Enough said.
I agree with that also. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit
Yeah.
sleepy tonight, but next
It's
time
okay.
I'll be
It's all
more
good.
better.
More aware and wake. It's all good, man. But anyways, folks, thanks for stopping by. I know Sam was here, John Steele was here, so it's good seeing y'all. Maybe you might be able to come in the back room, John, if you can, but it depends. But anyways, thank you, John Zero Cool, and thank you, Solus Trenchcoat, for stopping by. We need to do this again, and we're definitely going to have fun. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
So, in the end, folks, stay retro.
Peace.
Stay frosty.